What's up, YouTube? You already know we back with another episode of Invest in Myself. And today we'll be going over why me and my partner never apply for joint loans, mortgages, credit cards, or lines of credit. Now, my partner's my beautiful fiance, but this does not have to necessarily be your spouse. It can be any type of partnership. And before we dive into things on this video, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. Please like and please comment. I am trying to reach a higher audience base as a small YouTube channel, and I really do appreciate it. Now, I know you guys are going to be like, Charles, this is the worst advice ever. So you're telling me to put my name only on the loan so I'm the only one liable? And in short, yes. Now, obviously, there's pros and cons to this. And if you don't have a trustworthy partner, like you guys are breaking up and getting back together every 2 weeks, obviously this advice is not for you. I mean, there's levels to a relationship, and obviously you guys need to work on your relationship. But for those that have a trustworthy relationship or a trustworthy partner, let's dive into the pros of how this way helps you build wealth faster. So first reason for why we don't apply for anything jointly is because you can get a higher limit separately than you can together. So let me give you an example. At our credit union, we can get a personal line of credit. A single person can get a personal line of credit for $15,000. If you get a joint line of credit, you can get $20,000 combined both together. So that means if I'm able to get $15,000 on my personal line of credit and she's able to get $15,000 on her personal line of credit, we have $30,000 to play with, to invest in. Now, if we did a joint application for a line of credit, the max that they would give us is only $20,000. So we would only have $20,000, so that's a $10,000 difference. I don't know about you, but I can do a lot more with $10,000 extra. Now, the second reason is we can take advantage of special offers. So for example, if there was a credit card that is offering 15 months of 0% interest and 0% on balance transfers, if we apply for the card together, we would only get 15 months of the 0% interest. Now, the strategy that we use, let's say I apply first for that credit card and it has the 15%, 0% interest. So I don't really have to pay the full amount back for 15 months, about a year and a half, right? Now, before that 15 months comes up, my fiance, she will apply for the card. Remember, it has 0% on balance transfers. Now, we transfer that balance over to the card. Her card is the same type of card, but it's just in her name. And now we have an extra 15 months. So that's 30 months. That's about 2 years and some change that we don't have to pay back the full amount and we can invest. So as a real estate investor, if I'm doing my numbers right and I'm getting a good return, and in 30 months, I should be able to pay that back with the return. Another thing with special offers and credit cards as well too are the intro bonuses. So you may have a card that says, hey, if you spend $2,000, we're gonna give you $200 for spending $2,000 within 3 months. Now, if we have a project for a rental property and we know that we're gonna put $4,000 in there, let's say, to fix it up, then I'm going to apply for the card. I'm gonna charge $2,000 on that card to get $200 back. She'll charge the other $2,000 on her card to get $200 back. So we actually got $400 back. Now, if we would apply together, we would only get $200. All right, so let's move to reason number 3 of why this would be beneficial. So the debt to income ratio only affects one person if one person has the loan. So let me give you an example. If we are buying a rental property and I want to get a mortgage on it, and remember, I do about the C type class rentals. They're in the Midwest, so they're only about like 50,000. So we will both get the money together to put the 20% down to get the rental property. Now, the loan will only be in my name, which only affects my debt to income ratio. So once we get the property, we got a tenant in there and we're getting cash flow. we can move on to getting another property very quickly. We don't have to worry about the debt to income ratio because it's all on mine. Now we're just going to put in more money, and then she's going to get a mortgage in her name. So we're able to get rental properties twice as fast. Now, please don't mistake getting the mortgage loan in your name and not having the partner's name in the actual title. So when the mortgages are paid off, my name or her name is on the title. I'm just responsible for the loan. But since we did our numbers right and our tenant pays the rental property and then we just get whatever's left and that's the cash flow, I'm not truly worried about the liability of it. Meaning the liability of only my name on the loan, but her name is actually on the deed and my name's on the deed as well once it gets paid off. And last advantage it does have is lower interest rates. So some of you may not know, when you do a joint application for a mortgage, they're going to use the lowest credit score out of you and your partner. So if I have a credit score of, let's say, 800 and my partner has a credit score of 650, they're going to use that 650 and you're going to get a higher interest rate. So this has happened to me and my fiance. We were going to get a joint mortgage and one of our scores was a lot higher than the others. I'm not going to say any names. It was more beneficial for one of us to get off of the mortgage so the interest rate would be a lot lower. And that's pretty much how we started in regards to only one person applying for a loan, a credit card, a line of credit. And this has helped us build our rental portfolio a lot faster, as opposed to us having our names in every single loan. So, I hope the pros of this information has really helped you guys out. Remember, please subscribe to the channel. We are trying to reach a higher audience base, and I truly do love the guys that take time to subscribe, take time to like it, and take time to even write a brief comment. So I hope you guys have a great weekend. We'll be back with another video next Friday. You guys, peace out.